Okay. And we are live. Give it a... Wait, hold on. If I do... this, there we go. So the thing had to reset because of the update. I had to do new shaders or something. I'm fucking tired. I don't know how long the stream's gonna go on for, because I slept for like 3 fucking hours and woke up at like 4 a.m. So that's great. We're in a great state right now. We're doing amazing. Fucking yay Falcon buffs. And honestly, the Falcon buffs were actually fairly minor. The bigger thing was like a lot of stuff that counters Falcon got nerfed, which is kind of very PogChamp, very cool, very awesome. So, do we have the patch notes anywhere so I can go over them? Yes, we do. Wonderful. Already did in different thing, but we'll have a look at them again. Striker Archive Stellaris, unlocking Pilot 14 and the exclusive designs for Stellaris Mark III. I'll have a look at it, because why not? Striker Archive, blah, 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 don't care. Featuring purchasing the Union Noble, unlocks the option to buy additional, yeah, sure. Different cosmetics. Oh, okay, so we got more. Now, oh, okay, so those are the items that we would have gotten from Twitch, or that we did get from Twitch. Okay. Striker's weaponry. Each weapon, blah, blah, blah. Deactivating now reduces cooldown. Energy regen is increased, which is nice. Can be viewed separately in loadout screen. Cool. Yeah, Tricera got kind of gutted a little. Which, I'm gonna be real, I think was a good thing. I'm gonna say it, Tricera is a boring character, and whenever they're strong, the game is less interesting, so I would rather they were kept, like, extremely mid. Like, they're just not interesting, they're just fucking boring. I want them to be mid at best, because if they're not, then the game is boring. The thing is, you can't be too weak either, because they're one of the characters that has, like, basically no skill expression. Let's be like, Tricera has effectively no skill expression. They don't really have anything to get good at on the character. So it is very much a thing of like, they need to be at a certain base level, like Garen style. Now Kami got quite a lot of buffs, I guess, to try and compensate for Falcon getting buffed, and also because they're probably weak or something. The damage on Welkin's thing gets a crit. How much health does Falcon have? I can check that number. Max HP 26,000. Oh, so Welkin... How is Welkin one-shotting me then? Who knows? Maybe Welkin can't one-shot me anymore. Not sure. Defense field duration. Yeah, that's the shield. Not the fucking box. Lumina's got my energy defense. Honestly, nice buff for her. That might sound weird because it's only 5%, but her being more resistant to like Aquila and Narukami is actually pretty good. Hurricane got more damage and a bunch of shit. Yeah, we've already seen all this. But let's see what we can find in-game, because I do want to have a look at that new pilot. Can you still...
I guess that Falcon and I are up.
Can I not get them? Is this not where do you purchase them? Seasonal... Oh! That... Am I wrong, or is that just Leonie's outfit? I don't think it's in... Is that not like really similar to Leonie's?
I guess that Falcon and I are up.
It is incredibly similar, yeah. Interesting. It does look good though. Mostly Leonie does have a good outfit, so. Yeah, looks nice. Then you can get this one as well. Where can we get the character? Ace recruitment, right, this motherfucker. There was like a whole animated trailer for you. I did not watch it. I don't know if I'm gonna. Yeah, alright, you look fine. It's throwing daggers, you can get a mask. Yeah, sure, I guess. Yeah, alright, whatever. Very cool. Is that anything else? Nah, I don't think so. Oh, instant. Okay. I am Mizra, which I don't believe they've nerfed anything on this map, unfortunately. I don't think they got rid of the Quiet Storm, which would have been nice. Yeah, Aquila got pretty heavily nerfed, which I think is a good thing because the character was fucking annoying. And also, like, half of the cast just couldn't really go for them. Like, that's the other thing, like, a large number of the cast just could not go for them at all. But, like, if they did and it didn't pan out, like, if you're a Welkin or a Stellaris or something, you, like, go all the way to them, they just, like, dodge a bit with the way more energy they have than you. You're fucked. And it's kind of bullshit, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, also we're still getting Welkin. From what I know, Welkin's still good. Like, Welkin hasn't become weak for the record. They're weaker, but they're still good, and they were still supposed to be good. Like, the devs basically said, hey, they're literally the, like, only melee brawler. If we take them out, then the meta gets kind of shit. No, not this one. I want to go to... yeah. Just while we
for the
wait.
most part.
And then crop this much so we can actually see the game. Oh, I just realized I'm in the fucking wrong model form. I'm on the wrong camera for the model. That is the recording camera. This is the streaming camera. Yep. Turn it down a little.
Under Union, Third Com, one of its more political instruments. Less of a faction in its own right. Kind of one and the same, a part of Union. Just think of it as a branch. Though with that out of the way, some of the other factions, SSC. Smith Shimano Corpo has a bit of a Japanese aesthetic, VR, eugenics program, the Gucci for...
It's not even like just that. It's not even just that the Corpo is running a eugenics program. It's literally they are raising entire planets just of soldiers and of product, basically. Because the thing is, there was a whole thing of like, we don't sell people, we sell potential, right? Because there was the whole thing of like, yeah, they sell their genetic pattern and stuff. They also do just straight up sell people. Like, that does happen. I'm also not even sure if I understood that correctly. I still don't know if they legitimately like are trying to say that they don't sell people, or are they just trying to dehumanize the humans that they are selling for money that they have literally raised purely for the purpose of selling them. Smith Shimano is not a good group of people. Stega, I'm sorry about this one. Oh, to be fair, most of that didn't hurt, actually. Oh, I can toggle this off now. Fuck. I need to actually keep that in mind because it's a very big deal. Hey, Stellaris. No. Hey, Stellaris. I'm not gonna let you just hit me for free. Do they have a Panther? Nope, they don't. All right, cool. My life's easy. The truth is, I've gotten better at dealing with Stellaris now. Panther's the much bigger problem because it's like, Stellaris is like, okay, I got one shot, I just run away from that on, right? Panther is, oh sorry, I get hit once, I lose half my health, I can run away from that on. And they're also a bit easier to avoid, like there's about the same window. Okay. Yeah, I'll put it this way. There's about the same dodge window, however, Panther gives us more warning. However, Panther does my entire health bar and Stellaris only does half. So I'm kind of more preferring to play against Stellaris because losing my entire health bar instantly is rougher than losing half of it, especially if we have a healer, which we do. I just don't know if they're going to come to me. I say that there is still the problem of like dodging it. It's just very, very inconsistent because like I was pressing shift there, it just doesn't really matter because Stellaris is not really a very well-made mech. And I do fully think they're poorly made, by the way. Because I think the idea of being able to put a grappling hook on someone and just being guaranteed to hit it is absurd. Like, I wouldn't care if, like, oh, yeah, I think the best way to do it would be make it, like, a pretty okay to dodge. But then, like, the Stellaris gets, like, a lot more of the cooldown refund if it just gets dodged. Because right now it is just, hey, yeah, so this is literally, like, sometimes you just can't dodge it. Sometimes dodging this shit just doesn't really work. Fuck you. I'm not gonna let you grab this Falcon. Like, I'm not just gonna let you grab the thing. You know that, right? Like... Yep, that works. And then... Hey, Tricera. I can still do the funny thing where I just kind of run into you. Stego, can you stop? So you're being kind of a problem here. And for your sake, I don't think you want to be one, because if you're a problem, then I'm going to be your problem, you know? Like, you start making my life harder, I'm going to make your life way, way harder, sort of deal. Gonna do anything, or no, you're just going to stand completely still like a fucking ape? Alright. Like a fucking dumbass piece of shit. Cool. I mean, I guess it's better for me. You make my life easier. Okay, can you stop him instepping? Seriously? Okay, there we go. Can you go away, please? I'm busy. Yeah, I don't... You can't actually dodge the grapple sometimes. Like, it just doesn't work sometimes. I don't really get it. Like, sometimes dodging just isn't effective. I guess... No, I don't guess anything. I don't know why sometimes dodging just isn't effective. It's just sometimes isn't. As far as I can tell, you have to, like, get all the way out of Stellaris' range, which is obviously, like, the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard in my life. Like, that's clearly fucking stupid. It should not be a thing of, oh, you have to get all the way out of the range, meaning if they use it close up, you're guaranteed to lose half your health bar. That is obviously dumb. Like, one of those funny things where it's just like, I'm sorry, what the fuck are you talking about, game? Luckily for us, the Stellaris is not a particularly good player. Oh yeah, so sometimes with Falcon, I'm guessing it's because I'm inputting other buttons or something, but sometimes abilities just don't register. Like, I tried to cancel the thing there, it just didn't work. If I can just bully Panaka a little, that'd be good. But honestly, Tricera as well. Like, if I can kill either of them, we're in a good spot. But I don't think I... Yeah, I'm going to make it easier to kill Tricera. Because we've got a couple of people who are really good at killing Tricera. If I just keep helping them out, we should just get... Oh. What are these team... This team is fucking dog shit. Like, the enemy team here is really, really bad. They're just letting us get the keys for free with no resistance. Like, what's going on? Why are you doing that? Did we win? No, I don't think we'd like outright. Oh, Stellaris. Didn't I have a Falcon? They do have a Falcon. Why aren't you scanning at all? Like, you know that they can do that, I'm assuming. So, like, surely you should be watching that a little. They've already done it a bunch of times. Ah, fuck it. Let's just try and win off of kills. I think it's faster than waiting for the respawn. Who's fastest to kill, though? Panaka's pretty fast. Especially if they sort of trap themselves over here. Yeah, cool. Interesting. I'm just going to fly past that. I don't really need to aim to see you here. I know you have like no health, so I'm just going to keep shooting you until you die. Or not, my bad. Never mind, you have way more health than I thought. My apologies. Stellaris is just chasing me like a fucking animal. My guess is they've just given up on trying to win the game, which makes sense, I would too. Cool. Can I? No, not quite. but I can put them pretty low and then... Maybe next time? Where... Am I getting beeps? Is Stellaris? Yeah, Stellaris does. I mean, dude, come on. Go for someone else. Or just don't bother, like, the game's nearly over. You know, I think I said it... Well, no, I didn't actually. I was thinking that I probably wouldn't play Overwatch Stadium on stream again since it's just like something I was chilling with. That might change because I found a very, very funny build. Like, I thought the Ashe build was funny because it just involves zero fucking effort. But this is a D.Va build that I have seen no one else run ever. And I have like a 70-something% win rate with it. It is a very funny build that I'm looking forward to using more, and I genuinely just am curious if anyone will learn how to counter up. Because the way that it works is you just go... It's a melee build. It's literally melee D.Va, and then it turns out D.Va actually has an ability where the damage scales with her health. Like, they have an ability where the damage scales with your health, meaning I can do some funny stuff. I'm still indestructible? Fucking how? I got that like 2 streams ago. Did people really like not rank up at all? What rank are we? 93. Yeah, alright. I forget, like, a lot of people kind of suck at this game. It's not even a meme. Like, it's just true. A lot of people don't really know how to play the game very well. That's the one thing that Reddit taught me so clearly, is there are a lot of people who don't know the game very well and have very little understanding of how anything works. Because I remember seeing in the Reddit for the balance patch, I literally went through and was like laughing at a bunch of the comments. Man, people don't understand this game. I'd at least expect Reddit to have a slightly better idea, right? Which might sound weird because, you know, it's fucking Reddit. But if you're in the subreddit for a game, you're probably slightly more passionate and slightly more involved than your average, like, casual player. In fact, you definitely are. So it's a thing of like, damn, for real? Like, you guys are supposed to at least have some idea what the fuck's going on. What are you doing? Well, what it taught me is, for every game I play, ignore the fuck out of Reddit. Shadowverse also kind of taught me that because, God, are they... The Shadowverse subreddit is interesting and very, very angry constantly.
Falcon, ready to strike.
Hello, can I have Panaka, please? Literally nobody else is even hovering Panata. Panata? Pinaka. Fuck, because they typed it really a base in my brain. I'm too tired for this.
Ari of the setting and equipment, stealth, genetics, cybernetics, and trying to advance the human form and bring it above its current station. Almost cult-like. Really weird. IPSN! Amazon! IPSN! 30% of all Union shipping.
Less Amazon, closer to like USPS. Like, because the whole thing is, rather than making the products themselves, I think they do make quite a few of the products. Like, they make a lot of industrial stuff. But most of it is just transport, I believe.
Railroad barons, just in the high future with spaceships. Everything being a bit industrial, trying to put off this...
Why am I getting message ads? Oh, from Dom. Oh, nice. Wait, was that a temple and you got 3 legendaries? Holy fuck. Well done.
Blue-collar vibe and feel, but their planet is anything but. It's a tropical paradise. Shipping and space industry, or if you just want the vibe, hard space shipbreaker just on a larger scale. While a lot of these other corporations have another subtle goal, even GMS to an extent, IPSN is really just in it for the money. And control, like monopoly on all shipping. Harrison Armory.
Honestly, good. Like, a lot of the other ones, they have other goals, but those other goals are fucking evil. Like, Smith Shimano eats straight up a fucking cult. Harrison Armory wants to take over the world again, I'm pretty sure. GMS, I think, is just union expansionism. Like I said, or like they said, GMS is literally, it's just union. There's not really that much point in distinguishing the two because there isn't that much of a distinction. I think, like, it's very much a... I mean, yeah, technically they're different, but, like, not really. Oh, bit of lag there. Right, we have Hurricane, and Hurricane's actually good now. Okay, is that Falcon gonna try and fight me? Don't waste both of our times. Come on, man. By the way, like, Falcon should not bother trying to fight other Falcons unless they're, like, very, very low, like they are here, or out of energy. Who's even chasing me? Oh, hello, Vulcan. Holy, was that Serenith? I think it was Serenith's thing, or was that Panaka? No, it was just Panaka's damage? Wow. I didn't think they could do that. I feel like I'm gonna end up sounding really rude this stream. Because, well, as opposed to all the other streams where I sound like an incredibly polite young... Don't say that. Do not. That was gonna dox me. Anyway. Like, I think that I'm just gonna end up being like, oh, wow, your character does that? Or, oh, damn, that was a good play. And it's just gonna sound incredibly sarcastic. Not even intention. Like, sometimes I do that sort of shit intentionally to fuck with people or just be an asshole. I don't even think I'm going to be doing it intentionally here. Hey, Aquila. Hey, Aquila, you finally actually fucking showing up. All right, let's see how you do. Remember, Aquila got pretty heavily nerfed, but here's the thing. The part they nerfed isn't the thing that keeps a lot of the good Aquilas relied on. It's the mass amount of energy that a lot of the shit tier Aquilas relied on. But you're actually dropping down. You're actually doing things properly, so it looks like you might be one of the better ones. Hey, Tricera. How you doing? Gotta be careful with my energy, but we should be okay here. This Aquila... Oh, Panaka helped them. I'm just gonna try and get out here. Is Aquila gonna follow me? No. Kinda lame. I was hoping you would. Oh, whatever, you die for it. Really? That's kind of annoying. Like, I didn't even see that they threw the claw out, which is the thing that makes the claw so strong. It's just so good out of nowhere. Holy fuck, they had a lot. I'm probably dead here, by the way. It's very unlikely that I live. Because, oh, wait, actually, Panaka helped me. Never mind. Might be able to live a bit. Is Aquila actually having an impact? No, 0 kills. Okay. I was wondering, because like I hadn't really seen them do anything all game until they started fighting me right at the end. Oh, I thought Falcon would be low on energy there. What's Hurricane trying to do? You need defensive options before you can start targeting people, my guy. And you need to stay around those defensive options, my guy. Like, what are you doing? I need to stop being cocky. When am I not? When am I not, like, sarcastic and just generally an asshole? I don't always try to be. Sometimes I just sound like that because I'm British. But they mean Tricera was AFKing on cart? Because, like, yeah, that's Tricera's job. Like, Tricera AFKing on cart is, like... That's literally what they're supposed to be doing. All go C? I don't think it matters as much. I love how Elise Nez is genuinely just kind of brain dead as a character. Oh, sorry, Aquila. Like, I love how Aquila is kind of just a brain dead mech in a lot of cases. Like, outside of when you're actually getting engaged, then you kind of have to think, but other than that, like, it's so fucking brain dead. I just don't like the fact that they put in the fucking multi-lock that is actually also really good for dealing with single targets. The problem is, if they drop down, I can't really fight them. Maybe catching them vice versa? Ah, the lock on base. Energy's running a bit low. Yeah, The fire from front thing is never really that useful. It's like, I know. Team, what is Serenith? Who's Serenith talking to? Just like people for not going for Tricera? Because like, there isn't that much point in me going for Tricera. Other characters, sure, but me, like... Really, that doesn't lock onto Aquila. Interesting. I don't know if that was lock on bait or not. Is Stego gonna stand on that point? Are they even trying to? Yeah, they're trying to, I think. No, Welkin is. But... Still don't really get where the enemy Falcon's trying to go for me. It's kind of still pretty pointless. It just doesn't really do anything. Yeah, so Aquila has a thing where they're able to double shoot by their 3 being broken. Got a Control Haven and a Ward Haven build. Dogshit team, am fucking alone. Sure. Yeah, I don't really... Did Stego stand on the point at all? I'm not really sure.
Nobody dodges Aquila's gaze.
Really? They got the most finishes? Weird. Yeah, for some reason, Stego didn't sit on the point. I don't really get why, though. Like, that's what they should have done, though, is just sat on the point and tried to reverse it, but I guess they were either dead or somewhere else. Oh. I mean, Tricera doesn't matter when he plays 0 objective. Yeah, true. However, I think it would have been easier to play objectives with Tricera. Can't play objective without tank. Also true. The only problem is Stego is a tank. So, like, that's kind of your job. And Welkin to some degree.
Where a good chunk of people from Setcom went, and are the military-industrial complex. To the point that Union itself also employs a lot of their different chassis and mechs alongside other systems. Though there is still private in-house stuff they only use for themselves. Has its own army, its own legions, its own navy, though if you want to boil it down, it's really the I'm doing my part, which is a thing they actually have. If you did military service, you have a better standing within the army.
It is... So what you're saying is Harrison Armory is Superath. Got it.
Armories. Okay, now one of the manufacturers, but not a megacorp. Horus. A really disjointed, no one quite knows.
They're also not technically a manufacturer. So, because manufacturer implies that they're the ones printing the mechs, I want to make it clear, Horus is not the ones printing the mechs. The way Horus works is maybe you're just like randomly sent a frame, like sent the blueprints for a frame, or maybe you try and print something else and it just prints a Horus mech. Like, I want to make it so clear, they are not a manufacturer in any sense of the word. The only way they are is that there are frame blueprints that come from them.
What it is.
That's also not entirely true because they don't actually have solid blueprints. There are frame patterns that come from them where it kind of is like, oh, okay, so we can't actually classify Horus mechs since every single one is unique in some way. So the way we classify them is by what they do rather than the actual frame, because classifying by frame is fucking impossible. I mean, literally, like, Balor, for example, its whole thing is like, it literally is, the part that makes it Balor is just the nanite swarm. Like, Balor itself does not have a set frame. Obviously, it has a design in the CompCon, but it doesn't actually have a set design. It could be literally any frame. You start hitting it, and then all of a sudden, like, a nanite swarm comes out, and it's like, oh, it's going to start permanently regenerating, and I can't stand near it anymore. Awesome. Because if you stand near it, you don't burn, because it's not fire, but the nanites will eat you alive.
But it definitely has its fingers in the Omninet, messing with paracausal stuff, messing with NHPs, and just random printing and terrorizing. It can range from a cult, rogue NHP, to just the equivalent of Space 4chan. In what they're doing and who they are and where they are, the Alpha Legion vibe, really. Though,
for those who don't know Alpha Legion, aka me, what they're doing, what their goals are, where the fuck they are, who the fuck knows? It is literally a who the fuck knows. We don't know what this group is doing. We don't know if they even have a purpose or if they're just a bunch of individuals who are like, hey, let's just fuck with NHPs a while. Hey, let's just start fucking with NHPs, bro. You know those fucking things that can cascade and like literally doom the entire universe by becoming a second Ra, a second god? Yeah, what if we just start messing with them? Yeah, so my mech knows literally everything and shoots a gun that doesn't exist. My other mech once tore the pilot in half. That's canon. Hydra once tore a pilot in half because the pilot tried to use, I'm pretty sure it was a thing of like, either the pilot just didn't know or they did know, but they basically tried to use it close to a normal frame. And because Hydra is effectively just a series of drones, like it's based, I believe it was considered by some people an early version of the Balor, where it's like, Balor is a nanoswarm, Hydra is just like a series of drones. Hey Aquila, I love your fun, engaging gameplay where you press one button and I can't move and don't get any energy and then also can't use my targeting systems for a second after. You're very fun to fight against and I think that you are very well designed. Said literally fucking no one. I don't think anyone actually thinks Aquila's a well-designed mech, because they're not. They're just not. Because I think genuinely they're boring. That's my hottest take for Aquila. They're just kind of dull. Because like you don't even have to be particularly accurate with them. They're just kind of fucking boring. It's like, all right, cool. I guess you just do that. All right. I just want to push Skyrider out. Welkin can grab that. Perfect. Then I'm just going to go over to see if I can. The thing is, even if I can't kill them here, and even if I can't get C, the longer I can hold them for, the more that we win. Because if we're holding multiple people here as one, that is pretty fucking good. I don't like that my fucking thing just doesn't turn off sometimes. I'm guessing it's because I'm in the middle of inputting other actions. Yeah, there's 3 people here. If I can keep these 3 people here for even a decent length of time, because we have the point advantage right now, that's fine. I don't need to win. Like, tying is winning here. The only thing is, it's just Stego now, so now I do win, because Stego literally cannot beat me. That was the problem, though, is if they get if the enemy gets stuff while I'm 1v1ing. Because I have to assume that my teammate, for that to properly work, I have to assume my teammate can win a fair fight. I don't get that lucky with my teammates. Because the thing is with Stego, it does take a while to kill them, even if I am guaranteed to win it. Well, I say guaranteed to win it. It actually hit me while I was downward spiraling there, which is pretty rare. Props to them, honestly. Oh, my thing's still on cooldown. Okay, there we go. They're still not dead? Holy shit. That took way too long. I'll be real, they actually played that pretty well by playing around corners and stuff, and I played that very badly by being shit. How did my team lose all the points? Could you guys be less dog shit? That'd be nice. Like, could you guys just suck less? He's chasing me? Probably Skyraider if I had to guess. Skyraider or Aquila. I cannot hit Serenith while they're using that. That's fine. Yeah, that was a Skyraider. Okay. Skyraid is unfortunately just kind of a better mech than Falcon. Probably even more now. Probably even more now. They're just much, much better in a 1v1, and I honestly just think they're stronger in general. Like, easier to play, does more damage, and has way, way more health. The only problem is they're just not quite as interesting as Falcon, because they don't get as many aerial maneuvers, and they just don't go as fast. Guys, can't defend much. Okay, they fully can't defend. Okay. Okay, they should be able to get that one. Yeah. Guy, fucking really? Why? Like, how did they get captured? How did they get that capture so easily? Come on. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to deal with Falcon, Skyrider, because I don't really win the fight. Yeah, they just, unfortunately, Falcon has to, it's a simple thing. Falcon has to do continuous damage. Like, Falcon needs to have a lock-on for a long period of time. Skyrider doesn't, which means Falcon loses the 1v1. I was hoping with the health advantage I might be able to get it, but it's just not really a winnable matchup.
Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Like, they fucked up at the beginning and just let me hit them a bunch, but even then, like, Falcon's at a big disadvantage. Damn. One thing that I don't like is the sniper mechs can shoot through walls. And not yet, I thought it was just a shooter side advantage thing. No, it is a straight up shoot through walls thing, which I think is very silly. I know, I think it just feels kind of lame. It's like, what do you mean I was behind a wall and I still get shot? That just isn't really how things should work. Who's chasing me? Oh, thank you, Lumine. Very nice. Okay, we have an advantage right now. Can we get Sereneth? No, I need to like tap her, but doing that without any lock on it is incredibly difficult. Yeah. Hey, now I can go for a bit. And by a bit, I mean I'm just gonna kill her. Yep. All right, cool. There should be somebody popping up there in a second. But I might be able to grab this one for free. Yeah. Okay. Really? Just for free on that one? Alright, I'll take it. Can our Serenith just get the middle now? That'd be ideal, but I know. I don't have faith in them. I don't have faith in my teammates. The problem is, the thing is, like, Serenith can't just get it for free. Like, it is incredibly easy for Serenith to capture. As long as no one's going for C, which they're not at the moment, kind of okay. You wouldn't mind limiting? Thank you. Unfortunately, they were to get A, which is not ideal.
Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Did something stun me? Oh, the Serenith grapple, of course. Forgot that stuns now. Yeah, people actually weren't happy with that because they thought it made it even more obvious that someone was getting grappled, so it's harder to actually be effective with. Okay, I've got to move away. By move away, I mean do it for like half a second and then immediately go for the Aquila. Because this Aquila is not particularly good, so this should be enough to kill. Oh, actually, no, they dodged. Nice. Okay, I'm going to immediately rush B, because I think the enemy is going to be distracted by A being close to getting captured. I didn't press that. Okay. Well, I did. I fat fingered it while trying to press one. Okay. Shooting through walls is stupid. It is. It's dumb. It shouldn't happen. We all know it shouldn't happen. It's silly. Can I stop the Stego? I don't think I can, right? The thing is, I don't know if I need to. No, I think we might still be a little bit short. I can't tell. I think with some kills we're fine. Okay, wonderful. Each kill is 3 health, or each kill is 3 points. If Vulcan could just go and hit them, that'd be great. Oh, okay, we won. I wasn't sure for a second because the maths was awkward to do, but no, we won. I don't know if I get MVP or Serenith does. I feel like Serenith is actually really good. Like, I didn't realize it because I didn't know that she had the disruption thing, but like, it's really fucking strong because it's literally just a thing of press grapple on thing. They can't stop it in any way because you're doing that shit. Yeah, I'll be real. I did very poorly in this fight. Actually, I'm curious about something. What was the enemy team? Why are they stacked up? Because I know that Seeker usually plays with a stack. Let me see the enemy team here. Yeah, just show me. I want to see if this person's playing with a stack. I think they probably are, which I'm gonna be real, it's fucking cringe as shit, and I think they're a fucking loser for it. They're actually, oh no, I don't think they, okay, yeah, no, they were. Because Seeker is in the call, Darken is in the call, Looming is, I'm assuming, Minglu. Malovsky, yap. Tinky, yap. Then I don't know about the last one. That's... I'm gonna be real, it's fucking cringe. I think it's cringe, and I think it makes the game actively worse because, like, what do you mean all of the people at higher ranks are just playing? I don't know if it's all people, but what do you mean there are, like, groups of people at higher ranks who just play in a snack constantly? I think it's so fucking lame. It's like, I think it genuinely is a showing of them being worse at the game. I don't know, like, when people have to play in a group, or when people only play in a group, like, having that level of communication will boost them. Undoubtedly. But when you play against Sword, wipe their full board for 4 times in a row and they're still going. I mean, yeah, Sword doesn't do anything else, they just put units on the board. Like, Sword is incredibly simple, both to play and to play against. They put units on the board, if you can't kill them, you lose. Welcome to Privilege Craft. They don't require any setup, they don't really require any brain activity, they just do that one thing and that's it.
Less a faction, kind of, has their own cult, responsible for a lot of things, and already referenced throughout some of these points. Ra. Or Monist 1, or Metadon as well. So, keeping it very, very brief, humanity was screwing around with simulations of the galaxy, and a single error had entirely caught the attention of a paradoxical eldritch math being. Not entirely accurate to what it is, just know that...
4 times in a row is too much? That's just how Soulcraft works. So, like, I'm curious. Did Ra happen because the simulation had an error, or did the simulation have an error because Ra happened? Lancer, Ra, Origin. 5 voices manifest Monist 1, also known as Ra. Ra, as the god itself, known as Monist 1, was Monist class entity, NHP is the real space. Okay, so yeah, they were produced within the predictive models. Well, okay, maybe not. Because yeah, it's unknown why it occurred, nor why the aberration was not removed as per the 5 voices parameters. Yeah, we don't really know. I think the answer is it probably came from the simulation, but there's also a chance that it appeared in the simulation because it appeared in real life. It genuinely could be either. Ra's cool. Okay, who am I actually up against? They have got an Arakami. Okay. Fake one. Fake one. Real one. Panther should just be going for me. I am just going to go for Narukami while they're doing so. Upper row? No. No, not that one, that one. Holy sh! Where did I take so much damage from? Okay. That was kind of just rough and a lot of different people going for me at once, unfortunately. Can't really do much about that. Yeah, that was Inferno, Sky Raider, Panther, and I was going for Narukami. Oh, they flew away as well, so I couldn't hit them. Yeah, that's a bit much. I can't really do much about it. Like, if Narukami's going to be playing around their team a lot, then I'm kind of going to have to hope that my team is somewhat competent. Otherwise, we're going to lose. Which means we're probably going to lose. I mean, let's be real here. Not the real one, that's the real one. The problem is they just run away. They just run away and I can't do too much about it. Like, if they are just gonna run away, then, like, they will live, because Narukami... On this map, they actually do pretty well. There are certain maps where, like, Narukami just doesn't actually have any... Oh, big lag spike. Really big lag spike, holy shit. There are some maps where Narukami just doesn't have anywhere to hide. This isn't one... You might think this would be one of them because it looks pretty flat, but no, this one's actually really good. Nice, we got him. They got shot through a wall, which is still bullshit in my opinion. I don't think it should be a thing. Where's Lumine? Over that. That should be enough to kill them. Solaris takes that. I'd rather Solaris went for Skyraider because Skyraider's more of a problem, but you know. Skyraider's burning through a lot of energy here. I'm just going to chase him. I don't even need to. Nice. The thing is, if we can just take out characters like Hurricane that easily, we just win. Like, if the enemies is at a big numbers disadvantage, like, we're in such a good position. Can I just grab it quickly? No, I can't. I can make sure Narukami can't grab it either, though. Grab the fucking ping the right one. Tricera's really low, wonderful. Then the real Narukami is the one that had slightly low health. That one. It is not, I'm fucking wrong. Really? Oh, it was the other one. Okay, makes sense. Not the real one. Real one. I don't really know why I just stopped seeing them there, because like my radar was still up. Do they have a Welkin? We don't have a Welkin? We should just get this for free. Like on this game mode, like Welkin's so essential. I wonder how people are dying. I assume Panther mostly, but I guess Narukami's probably having an impact that... I don't know how much Narukami's doing. Because anytime they go near me, they just run away. To make it easy for Solaris to get to Hurricane if I can. Let's do that. Oh. I think people overestimated how good the Falcon buffs would be, to be honest. Because I think people thought that like Falcon would be able to really easily kill Narukami now. But like, even with the toggle off, and even if you assume Narukami's like just running away, it's not even a thing of like, oh yeah, they're fighting back. But like when you toggle off, you're still gonna have like 10 seconds of you can't go for them. And in those 10 seconds, they can very, very easily go for you. I don't know, I just don't get why people... Well, I do get why people think Falcon's such a hard counter to Narukami. But sometimes people don't think through, they don't think through what they think. Narukami's not over here. Well, they were. We could just grab Tricera here, that'd be convenient. I'm just gonna go for the other core extractor while no one else says. Is Panther chasing me? Skyraider? Yeah, Skyraider. Problem is I don't win the 1v1 against this character. Do they have energy? No, they're not. Okay. I can prevent them from getting it, but that's about the best I can do, and I don't really trust my team to win the fight. Like, the problem is, if I'm not there, I don't have any faith in my team's ability. Never mind. Well done. Okay, now there's somebody else here, I'm gonna just go bother other people.
Attack marked target.
Oh, that's so low. There we go, we got him. Okay, Hurricane next if I can. People are talking about how like all of the Falcon counters were shut down. I think people just don't know the Hurricane's really good against Falcon. Like, Hurricane makes it so difficult to just do your job. Like, it's not even... Because the bigger reason why Tricera is hard to play against isn't the anti-missile thing. Because as we found out, there's ways around that. The really hard way, or the thing that makes Tricera really hard to deal with is the lock-on, and Hurricane has more lock-on than Tricera, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna head out. I don't see a Sky Raider nearby. I think they died. Can I grab it before they respawn properly? Possibly?
Ready to provide aerial cover.
Yep. Who's that? Panther is. Panther, leave my healer alone. Holy fuck, I just did 0 damage to them. Like, I actually just did fucking nothing there, wow. Oh, I'm probably dead here? I mean, I'm just going to expect that I'll die here, so I might as well just burn through as much energy as I can and try and get something else done. I mean, I guess I actually... It's not even that. If I just burn through as much energy as I can and just keep resting each time, then we're fine. I don't know why I have to assume I'm dead here. Like, I'm playing Falcon. I don't have to die. If I just play well enough, I just simply don't have to. But unfortunately, I didn't play well enough. Does the large core extractor like only spawn once somebody has 6 or something? Or did it already spawn and we missed that?
Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
End fast, my team is more than dog shit. Did they do this again previously?
The sky
Or was that a different Sky Raider?
Optical camo drones offline. Autopilot can now
Oh yeah, it was. Wait, this is the second time they've done this shit. God, what a whiny bitch. Like, after a certain point, dude, you gotta think, like, maybe, just maybe, you're also making mistakes. Okay. Wait for my energy to get back and then kind of just loop the same stuff. Yeah, okay, just too many people and Welcome is dead. The big thing there is like Welcome is dead. Because if Welcome wasn't, we probably could have actually taken them out. I don't have my scanner, damn. Do they make Panther tankier? Like, I swear to God, they have a lot of health. I honestly just want to put a ton of pressure on the Panther because they'll also lighten up the pressure on Elise Naz. There's no coming. That's not the real one. Real one is to the right. Got it. Real one's flying away. The thing is, we win no matter what. Yep, because even if they get that, they still don't win. Well,
Victory.
1v11 fucking hell. That's the second time I played against you twice. That's the second time you've said this. I mean, come on, dude. Alright, I want to check the match history. I'm curious about something. Are they just on a loss streak, or are they just like whiny? They're not even on a loss streak, they're just a whiny batch. Yeah. I will say, is this a Smurf? This is probably a Smurf account. Because even with how much you get like boost up to champion, getting to champion 1 in 16 hours is far. Yeah, this is probably a Smurf account. Adal Noah. I'm gonna ask if that's somebody's alternate. I want to see if they get. If I do, I want to see if someone gets pissed off as well. Is Adal Noah someone's? Is that how you spell it? Adal Noah. Because like, if that isn't a Smurf account or somebody's alt, that is actually quite impressive that they managed that. It just sucks that they're like a whiny bitch. I mean, like, it is what it is.
Rounding Air essentially came to life in the universe and now can mess with things. What's important about it is its impact on Union history, in that there was actually a big conflict, a bunch of crazy stuff happened, it's where what we call NHPs come from, not important right now for this, but it forced the first contact accords, which just had a few things that need to be taken note of, which is don't study raw directly, and don't attempt decorporealization, so don't make a person into a machine. Also, raw has a cult. The book doesn't have much on them.
I do actually wonder if we're ever going to get like more information on that one. Because as far as I know, the reason why they did that is just so that it isn't a thing of like that's the reason why we don't have machine pilots. That's the reason why like not every single pilot is like a machine and stuff. I don't know if there's a reason though. Hold on. I have the history of Ra. Blanket denial, thaumaturgical and post-human development. Well, the second was to stop humanity from losing purpose after solving its own limitations as a mortal and perceptually limited species. Oh, interesting. That's just what people think, though. That's not actually confirmed to be true. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that with Ra. There's a lot of we don't really know.
Fill in the blank. Ra's weird. Though it will just physically appear as Deimos over any group or planet that's actually trying to do this, as in break the first contact accords, doesn't end well. Now that's very...
There is literally somebody who just typed, "Yup, my toxic alt." That explains a lot. Oh, well, nah. Their name is just, I don't know. I can't actually tell. Because I have fucking streamer mode on. So it like truncates usernames. I had to turn it off so I could see their name. Alright, well, that's just kind of cringe.
Very brief, maybe got some vibes across. Definitely needs more detail on all of those, but you've got a rough impression of all of these different symbols and what they mean. We're about to get a little more. So, what's the state of the galaxy and where all these things fit in? First up, Ra. It's an ominous thing no one wants to get the attention of. There's cults to it, there's some weird attachments to it, NHPs, a lot of this... Some think of them as children, pieces of it, aspects of it, leftovers. Eldritch math kept in computers to allow a lot of modern tech to function. But outside of that, Ra's just kind of always a threat that's looming and has intervened in the past, not just in its one event. So something good to keep in mind. Though, back to Union and Third Com. It's been centuries.
Yeah, Ra's basically just it's literally just a thing of, it explains why NHPs, my assumption is, from like a game design perspective, Ra was first put in to basically allow for magic. Because it was, Lancer is, hey, what if mechs were also fucking magic? Like, yeah, it's mostly science, but some of these mechs straight up be casting fucking spells, bro. Like, some of these mechs are part of the Shadow Wizard money gang. That's just how it is. And I do think that the reason why, like, they were just like, oh, Ra can also be used to explain why we don't just have a bunch of robots running around. Awesome. That's convenient.
Since the Revolution and Civil War, which has left Union in a bit of a state. Put it this way. On the galactic scale, it's fighting over what were called the core worlds, about 10% of humanity, the 90% of the diaspora, and anything outside of Union. Union's armies fighting each other over the core world, SETCOM going to some extremes and using TBK weapons, which, but eventually Third Com takes its place and downsizes.
Was that TBK or TPK? Because I'm assuming that stands for like Total Planet Kill or something.
Its military, which was already cut down because of the Civil War. Because of after the immediate fervor in kicking out SETCOM and hunting them down, they really wanted to pull back on direct intervention because SETCOM itself was a conqueror. Third Com did not want to be that. Still doesn't, which is part of the Utopian Pillars. Its goal is to use soft power and the infrastructure left by SETCOM to try and, again, just have unity through the sense of Union is normal.
Also, just that Union's better. Like, a big part of Union is, like, they have blink gates, which allow for faster than light travel, and they have the OmniNet, which is basically the internet, but on a galactic scale. It's literally, it's not even a thing of necessarily normal, although that's what they want to be, right? It's, the reason why countries will join Union is because Union is straight up just fucking better. Like, having faster than light travel, like being able to instantly be sent like shipping is fucking insane, obviously. Are we against that Skyroad again? No, we're not. Like, obviously that's insanely useful. Instantaneous transfer of information, we know how useful that is. Like, fucking crazy. Like, that is, the internet has revolutionized the planet in a million ways and will continue to fucking do so. It's just a thing of like having Union there is objectively better. They will also like attempt to, the Union pillars are literally just like, yeah, people are kind of just basically people just should be given shit. People should be given the basics required to live are the Union pillars. And other than that, like, I think there is slightly more to it. There is more than just like the basics, like, but it's basically a thing of like people are provided housing, food, and like pretty comfortable living. And then because of that, they're able to just pursue whatever they feel like. Oh. I was gonna say, why is Tricera even going for me, but who else are they gonna go for? Wait, is it Tricera and Stego on one payload? That's funny. Notice that Tricera moved off. We have a Narukami? Oh. Do they have a Falcon? No? Okay. I suppose Narukami died then. I guess like early on Narukami is kind of weak. By now though, they should be better because they just have way more area to play around with. Like beforehand they have the weakness of like they're kind of limited in space and areas they can shoot from. Now they're just not anymore, so they should be doing even better. I don't actually care about the consoles. The bigger point, or the bigger thing is like what happens after the console. It's basically, is Narukami going to be useful after? Oh, I just realized we have Narukami and Aquila. Have those guys done anything? Aquila got one kill. Okay, nice. The enemy does have a fucking Stellaris. They're just not going for me enough. This is why this mode doesn't work with 3 snipers flyers. We don't know if it doesn't work yet. We're about to get to the point where it can. If you give up already, I'm gonna get pissed off because it's fucking stupid and just short-sighted and shows a complete lack of understanding of the game. Like, we're about to get to the point where, like, 3 snipers and flyers work well because there's open space and a ton of shit that we can do. If you give up before we get a chance to, like, you're shit. It's that simple.
Holding down the front.
You chasing me? Was it just Skyrider the whole time? Yeah. Because, like, yeah, Narukami basically is uncontested. Narukami will continue to be uncontested this entire game. Because the enemy doesn't have any sort of flyer, or more accurately, the enemy doesn't have a Falcon. So they have no one who can deal with Invis, because there is only one character that can. Oh, can I live? Really? That's really silly. Like, I get, like, okay, it has a bit of a horizontal hitbox, but, like, vertical there is just a little ridiculous. I am not repeating that sentence. Anyway. Yeah, I was wondering if it would look better on their screen. Not really. Like, that looks just very, very silly. I don't know, that just looks very, very silly. Like, that should not really be the case. Okay, we do have a healer, right? Yeah, we have a healer, okay. So if we just play well now, we win. That's not even a joke. Like, this runway part is where this comp is going to do well. I just hope that our team hasn't given up already due to not understanding that. What are you... oh, did we just lag out? Oh, that's unfortunate. Just dying to a black spike there is kind of unlucky. It doesn't really matter, though. I think the team has just given up. Yeah, I think the Tricera and Stego has just given up, unfortunately. All right. What the Tricera should be doing, by the way, is sitting on the... trying to go for the enemy payload. They're just not. Which is a shame. Okay, no, they are. Hold on. I'm serious here. Like, if they play this, not even well, just at a very basic level, because, I mean, you can't really play Tricera and Stego well. Maybe Stego a bit more, but you can't play Tricera well. They just don't have skill expression. If they just get Tricera to sit on the payload now, the enemy can't really dislodge them. Like, and by can't really, I mean they can't. They don't really have anyone who can. Padaka, I'm not going to just let you go. Ah, yeah, well. Okay. We need more people than them on the points. Then Tricera and Stego. No, we don't. No, we, like, literally don't. Like, you need one person on the point to capture it. Like, you don't need more than that. If you mean, like, we need more people contesting it, like, Narukami and Aquila can contest it from really far away. That's how those characters work. I'm gonna be real, like, I think the tank's through this. That might sound weird. That guards have 3 breakers that can't stand on the objectives. We have 2. There are 2 objectives. Like, I genuinely think they kind of just threw. Like, that was a very, very winnable game if they had just done their jobs, but instead they were, like, too busy getting mad that other people couldn't do their jobs for them.
There's no escape from Stego's barrage.
We have to use the snipers? I don't think the snipers were useless. Like, you guys are going to get MVP by default just from getting advances, but, like, the snipers did damage. I did damage. If you had just actually sat on the payload properly, because you can see here, the enemy team has way, way more advances than they do. And their reverses do not make up for it. Kill heal? How many times did the Pronaka die? Only once, wow. I'm guessing I was the only one going for them. I know, like, I think it would be really easy for these people to actually win this, but they just didn't try. Because there was a lot of periods in time where they weren't trying to sit on the enemy point at all. Like, they weren't even trying to. Okay, jiggle physics, what the hell? Oh yeah, don't worry about it, it's a mech game. It's accurate to the mech genre in that it's also really fucking horny.
It is always here, it is present, which also leads into GMS, which is just the galactic standard of technology, a nationalized corporation. Which Union itself has pulled back so much politically and militarily, you'll probably see GMS before you even see anything Union-based. Because really, the standard stuff in the diaspora or anything outside of a core world just has one Union administrator. And that's even just possibly. Sometimes they're just at the local station and not even on the world. Which leads into some of its problems. Because there's this thing called gray space. Because it's such...
How many planets are part of Union? Like diasporan planets? Do I actually know? Do we have an answer? How many planets are part of Union? How many planets are controlled? It's the 9 core planets. Nobody has the numbers. Okay, fair.
Such a large area, such a far distance of time, they don't have immediate FTL, it takes a while to travel locations. Which means that a lot of the ruling, especially if you're not going to immediately put your foot down, is left to a lot of the locals. Or just an administrator, or a military leader in the area, or just a chain of command that things can get really muddled. Because yes, ThirdCom's goal is really noble, trying to make utopia out of the state of the galaxy, but they're trying to do it just from convincing. And it's in these layers upon layers of rulers, judgments, laws that a lot of different groups can get away with a lot of things. Things that...
Yeah, so all of the planets outside of the concern, which is the core planets, yeah, it doesn't... They're not great. Some of them are fine. And in fact, a lot of them are probably kind of whatever. And then some of them are really, really fucking bad. Like, some are really fucking bad, holy shit. Oh yeah, I forgot VTuber fans were like that. Anyway.
That go directly against the pillars. And the reason Setcom didn't have too much of an issue with this is that if something didn't go with Setcom...
they bomb the shit out of it. That's not even a joke. Like, anytime Setcom, they were very American with their use of explosives and weaponry. Very, very American. And I don't think there is a better way to put that. I have to remember, I can't really drop down that safe play. On the violent death of V Shoujo, yeah, I'm honestly not that surprised. That might sound shitty, but like, V Shoujo just seemed too good to be true. Like, especially with some of the other stuff that was happening where it's like, oh yeah, this is just the VTuber retirement home. With talent, freedom, everything's perfect. It's been a long time coming. Has it? I don't know. Like, it depends what you mean by that. Like, if you mean it's been a long time coming because the company's been fucking up for a while without people really knowing, that is true. I'm curious what... There are other meanings of that as well. God, I fucking hate the water on this map. It's just annoying. Like, this is generally the least liked map in the game, which is a shame because it looks really good. Like, Poseidon's Armory, in my opinion, is one of the best looking maps because it just has such a good vibe, is the best way for me to put it. Like, it has such a mech vibe. I'm probably dead here, by the way. Maybe I can survive? Unless the game starts fucking me over. Okay. Bad handling of their own operations, constant PR meltdowns. Did they have constant PR meltdowns? I don't really... Like, if you're talking about that one time with the Silver Veil stuff, yeah, that wasn't great. I think... Oh, and also, I guess, yeah, it turns out they also handled, like, every fucking talent leaving really poorly for some reason. They were, like, they tried to, like, basically turn all of the people against each other. It was like, yo, those people left the company because they just wanted money, and they're greedy, and you should hate them. And it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, yo, chill. What the fuck? This is kind of weird. Like... I was really hoping I could grab it that way. Alright, I'm not gonna bother trying to fight Tricera 1v1. It'll take too long. Yeah, they should be able to get that one. I'm just gonna try and defend mid for a sec. I say that and then I completely forget to actually defend mid. I'm a fucking idiot sometimes. Tricera's probably still just guarding. Yeah. The problem is I kind of need somebody else to go for mid. Like, I'm not able to do that myself. Hello, Solaris. Well, not mid. Well, mid as well, because there's too many people on it. You just want money as what a salary is? Yeah. But people are weird about that in general. Like, people are just weird about that when it comes to streamers as well, because they're like, what the fuck? You want to get paid for doing your job? That's crazy. What, you want to entertain people and get paid for it? That's wild. I know. From what I can tell, streaming is one of those... Like, streaming is obviously an easier job. I think the reason why people still complain about it a lot is, one, humans are just habitual bitches. Humanity as a species are habitual bitches and whiners. I would know, I'm British, we're the experts on it. But also, I think streaming's and like content stuff in general is really stressful for a lot of people, because for a lot of it's not a very consistent thing. Low barrier entry but upward growth requires a huge amount of investment. I mean, there is like the barrier to entry, there basically isn't one, but like actually making any fucking money off of it is, most people just won't. Like, the truth is, even if somebody streams for like a year straight, the majority of people probably wouldn't make any money, because Twitch has like a minimum payout. Like, Twitch has a minimum payout, like, I think they reduced it from 100 to 50 now. A lot of people are not going to make 50 in a year. You want to be influential in the industry? Oh, if you want to be a big streamer, then get lucky, I guess, Lamau. I don't know, I still think it's kind of fucking annoying that the only way of actually the only, like, somewhat-ish consistent way of becoming successful on Twitch is by making YouTube videos. It's like, goddamn, alright. Because, like, all YouTube shorts, maybe shorts. Which is like, dude, why is Twitch's discovery so bad? Well, I know why it's so bad. I've talked about it a bunch, because it's an interesting topic, but come on. Like, the fact that Twitch is basically entirely reliant, like, to become successful on Twitch are entirely reliant on other platforms, it's like, okay. Because there's gonna be people who just don't want to make a YouTube. There's gonna be people who don't want to make YouTube videos, man. There's gonna be people who don't want to, like, pay someone to fucking clip their streams. Like, let people respect. Can I... Is Panther still here? Yes, okay. I was gonna say, if Panther's not here, I'm just gonna use Tricera's distraction to take it, but... Oh, God. Let people just fuck? I mean, that's a separate thing, but yeah. Okay. But yeah, like, with the V-Shoujo stuff... Actually, no. With the V-Shoujo stuff, it's just... Damn... Motherfucker was kind of an arsehole. Like, it wasn't just one person, but it does seem like a lot of it was basically just... Yeah, so, you know, Gunrun? Kind of just a dickhead. And then it turns out that also some of the people he hired were dickheads, and like there was some other motherfucker who was like really bad about bad-mouthing people and shit-talking. It was a general dickheads attract other dickheads situation, and yeah, it's bad. I think it's really funny that people are now trying to invite Mouse to a company. Like, people are now trying to be like, hey, Iron Mouse, you want to join my corporation? Hey, Iron Mouse, why don't you work with me and we create a brand new one? It's like, guys, really? Do you, like, you think she's gonna go for it? Like, I want you to honestly tell me, do you think she's gonna go for that? Like, from what we've seen, there is, like, I'm just going to assume that HoloLive is secretly fucking, like, abusing the talents behind the scenes. Like, I assume HoloLive is a straight-up fucking sweatshop, and Phase Connect is a mental asylum already. Put the bait out? I mean, no, they're, like, specifically emailing and messaging her, so it's not even a thing of other people will join. I don't know, like, I genuinely don't know how many companies are actually worth giving a shit about. Because, like, depending on the cut that they take, they have to provide some pretty good services. Like, obviously there's a whole meme about Niji Sanji only giving Livers, like, a 2% cut of their merch. If that's the case, dude, like, they have to be really being useful. The ones giving a shit about are the ones you make. I mean, didn't Iron Mouse... Was Iron Mouse the VShojo founder, or was she one of the first people to join? VShojo founder. Yeah, I'm not looking for the company ending. Because I know Melody was one of the people who started it, but did Iron Mouse start VShojo? Founding member, I'm not trying to get her departure. I'm trying to get a fucking... She served as a founding member. Yeah. So that's a thing. That is the company that they made. So it's not even a thing of like, oh, the only ones worth caring about the ones you get. Because no, people make them and they're still... It's so easy to just hire people who then cause it to go to shit. Like, it's especially if, like, someone high up, but even if it's, like, people lower down, it's so easy for things to just go to shit. Okay, I need to get some more water. I will be right back. And we're back. When you sell out, yeah? What would that be in reference? Oh, yeah, me saying, like, the companies you find can go badly. No. It's got nothing really to do with selling out. The big thing is just... How do I put that? So, running a VTuber agency and managing a bunch of streamers requires dedicated staff. You're not gonna be able to, like, mind read. sometimes you will just hire someone who is not a good person. And the truth is, in streaming, there are a lot of those, because streaming and just like online entertainment, being an entertainer, is the perfect thing for attracting some of the worst types of people. The biggest one, narcissistic fucks. The truth is, like, most big streamers are probably giant fucking, like, narcissists and have massive egos. Because you kind of need to be fairly confident to stream in a lot of cases. Like, you kind of do. Like, if you're not confident, it's very hard to go onto a fucking stream with, like, thousands upon thousands of people watching. You need to have some kind of confidence and some kind of ego. But also, because you can get internet clout by doing well in these things, even as a staff member, people do really stupid shit. Like, people will do really, really silly things to get internet clout. Like, we've seen thousands of examples of it on TikTok with people doing, like, the most ridiculous things imaginable. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do the crack my friend's skull open challenge or some bullshit, right? It's not a thing of, like, it's not even necessarily... It's so easy for people to do very, very bad things because they're like, this will help me grow. This will make me more popular. Which leads me on to the other thing I want to talk about. A lot of it is, like, fucking teenagers in school bullshit. Like, a lot of it is that, because a lot of streamers and VTubers are pretty common with this, are people who have not gotten a job and, like, have basically right out of school or right out of college started VTubing or started streaming. And to stream, one of the big requirements is you basically have to be terminally online. Like, to be a big successful streamer, a lot of those people are streaming for, like, 8 hours a day at least. You don't have much of a social life. Because I've had this before as well, where, like, after I stream, I just don't really feel like talking to people. It's like, oh, okay, I have been talking for 8 hours straight or whatever. Well, I've been talking for like 3 hours straight. I just can't be bothered to talk to people anymore. So what you get is people who are fresh out of school, fresh out of university, don't really have much experience outside of that. And because of that, they behave like they're still in school. The best example I can give of this is an independent VTuber called Cinder. Simple for people to connect? True. Like, for those who don't know, Cinder is basically a VTuber connected to a lot of other VTubers. And what she basically did was fucking schoolgirl bullshit of, like, just being very classic, like, mean girl. And, like, just talking behind people's backs, trying to get people to hate each other or not work with each other. Like, I remember there was an artist and she was like, no, you shouldn't work with them because they were saying mean things about you or some bullshit, right? So it's just one of the things of, like, people can be very, like, a sociopath. Not really like a sociopath, just like a teenager. Like, just the whole thing of, like, oh, I want to be popular and, like, just kind of being a bit unpleasant. I don't think it's sociopathic, because I think that makes it sound like it's, oh yeah, being a dickhead and being, like, unpleasant to other people is a super weird thing. No, it's common. It's common. There are people do it every day. It's not something crazy. It's not, like, an indicative of a disorder. People just do that because people have the ability to be incredibly cruel. I don't know. I think people sometimes, like, people just seem to think that people wouldn't do very evil. Was she trying to be creep show art light? I don't know who that is. No, she was just being a bitch. Like, that's the really simple answer. If she just wasn't, she was just like, What was the thing? She like there was an artist that she liked, and so she tried to get that person to only work with them. And then there was somebody else with like a similar model, and she was like being unpleasant to them because of it. It's like it's literally just like high school bullshit. Like it's not really any more complicated than that either. It's just I don't know if she had a job before then or what, but like it's high school bullshit. Maybe she did have a job, or maybe she did like have a career and was older than I'm thinking. But even if she did, I don't think she grew up much. Keep talking, I'll try not to distract you. Don't worry, it's fine. Alright. The last thing people have to worry about is distracting me. Because I don't do it as much anymore. It still happens occasionally, very rarely. It sort of stopped, and I think part of the reason why it stopped is because I got a more active chat. But there was a period in time where like a lot of what I was just talking on stream, I would just talk to myself. Not in like a, oh, casual filling the silence. Like straight up full conversations with myself. And it still does happen, by the way. That's not an on-stream thing either. It's not a thing of like me being quirky on stream. No, I just talk to myself a lot because I'm normal. And yeah. Can someone grab this? Like, can Malcolm grab this while no one's looking at them? That'd be great. Okay, yeah, it looks like they can. I don't think anyone can contest. Why didn't you get it? Like, I'm actually just confused on that one. Like, why didn't you get it? None of us are normal? People are normal. There are plenty of people who are normal. And that isn't to say that they're not unique. But normal is basically a parameter. There's like, normal is a sort of area. I don't have a better way of describing it. Like there's parameters for normal, and as long as you're like close enough to them, you count. There's not going to be anyone who is perfectly normal in every regard, right? Or if there is, that person's weird for that being the case. But there are definitely people who are more and less normal than others, and I'm normal. Yeah, I'm very normal. There's nothing weird about me. Anyway. But yeah, like, I don't know. I think the other thing I've seen is people really expect VTubers to be a lot more mature and well-behaved than they are. Like, people have insane expectations of streamers, in my opinion. Because people seem to think that streamers are not what they are. Because do you want to know what a streamer is? It is a person whose job it is to be terminally online. Literally, they are fucking losers who are terminally online all the time and spend most of their time getting mad about shit or like talking about shit that no one gives a fuck about. They are like, if they didn't have a following, they would be ridiculed each time they tried to give their opinion on something. But because they are somewhat entertaining or got lucky, I'm gonna be real. Okay, unrelated. What is XQC? Like, this is... I'm not really trying to be mean here. I just don't understand. Because I've seen... Like, I'm wondering if it's just, like, clips of his stream or bad representations. Because the clips I've seen of him are incredibly fucking boring, I'm going to be honest. It's a lot of him making some random sound and, like, not ever doing anything. Like, I'm assuming that I've just seen bad clips. I'm assuming I just haven't seen, like, a good clip of the guy. And that's the reason why, but, like, I don't understand it, if I'm being honest. I don't really get I don't get streams where people don't talk. Like, to somewhat concerning who shits all his wealth on gambling. Yeah, but, like, how did he get that wealth? Like, I get that, like, now he's popular, because now he's basically he's too big to fail. Like, he's popular and he'll stay popular because he has so many viewers that attracts more viewers on its own. But, like, how did he get them in the first place? Did he used to do other stuff and then, like, once he got a big enough audience, he just sort of phoned it in? Because I get that. Like, that's fair enough, honestly. Like, that would make perfect sense to me, but if it's not that, then I'm a bit confused. Recent connections from previous endeavors. I don't think you can really rich parents your way into being a successful streamer. I could be wrong, but I feel like you have to be entertaining. There isn't really another option. You can't... It's not... Like, streaming is Well, it still is who you know, because a lot of things will be. And, like, definitely having, like, a big streamer as a friend or, like, having a YouTuber as a friend can help massively. But I think you, like, unlike other things, you still need to somewhat be good at it. Like, to have people watch you, you need to be entertaining. It's that simple. Okay, is anyone gonna actually be useful or... Nope, okay, cool. Because, like, I know that he started doing... His name is, like, XQCOW because he, like, started as, like, an Overwatch streamer and, like, a pro player, I believe. I just don't know if that's just it. Like, was he just successful because he was good at games, or... Because, I don't know, like... I'm gonna be real, the dude... All of the clips that I've seen of him seem incredibly dull and very, very uninteresting, so I'm just curious. I don't really like doing stuff like that. I don't want to, like, call people out because it's pointless. Like, man's parents? Fair enough. I mean, I don't know, I don't think having successful parents can make you a successful streamer. Like, I don't think, like, I know that in, like, showbiz and stuff that can happen, but, like, I think streaming is very much about, like, obviously there's the luck and all, but even to get lucky in the first place, you still have to be entertaining. It doesn't matter, like, how lucky you get if you are just a fucking boring person. But I also think streaming is kind of a lot about talent. Like, streaming is this weird thing where, like, if you're not talented, you're kind of fucked. I don't know. Like, and because being entertaining is a talent, at least I would say so. Yeah, no, he is the terminally online loser. Yeah. That's the thing, like, I just don't get why people take a streamer's opinions so seriously. It's like, yeah, they have an audience. But, like, man, I'm gonna be real, fucking OnlyFans models have an audience, and that doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to have good opinions on things. This isn't even to shit on OnlyFans, but I'm sure that there are some OnlyFans models who are intelligent. It's just, I wouldn't care about them purely because of that, and I wouldn't care about their opinions on things purely because of that. People dump the most money in a corporation? I don't think that's true. Like, I don't think that's true at all. Because, like, if you mean big as a streamer, that's a... Like, I don't think dumping money into a corporation helps. Like, or it may help. But I still think there's the inherent thing of, like, if you're not entertaining, it doesn't matter. I don't know, maybe I'm misunderstanding or getting that wrong. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Curious who got MVP there. Do we have a Solaris? Falcon, you bot? How? Huh? But I... Wait, what? Why the fuck I head so big? Why not? Literally just why not? Like, why are they mad at me? Is it because I didn't go to the other place? Because, like... I can't... I guess, yeah, I should have. But also... I don't think I did particularly badly there. Like, my damage is good. My damage is the highest in the game. My kills are good enough. I got an intercept. I don't think I did so badly there. Oh well. It is what it is. Damn, we actually stay indestructible? I thought we were going to drop out. You don't care, don't lie? I think people are too toxic. I don't know, like, people seem really, really mad very frequently, and it kind of sucks. Like, it does kind of suck that, like, so many games are just kind of fucking angry. Because I saw this happen with Marvel Rivals as well, where, like, people are just mad all the fucking time. Multiplayer games do that? Yeah, they do. It's just I wish they didn't. Like, I wish people could chill a bit more. Like, I get heated as well. The only difference is I don't type it. I don't know how much better that makes it, to be honest. Like, I think people have just gotten so used to being toxic in these games that at this point it'd be harder to stop, which is kind of lame. Like, tilt happens, but it's like... I don't know. I think my opinion is tilt, it is what it is. Shit happens. As soon as you start typing in chat and flaming, that's when you've kind of fucked up. Because that's when I think you've, like, lost control of yourself almost. Why did somebody ping me? I'll just send you, Jay. Back to funny mech game. Well, back to different funny mech game.
Well, guess whose navy was going to be in orbit above your planet? With legions of clone soldiers and TBK weapons. Oh, yeah, you're gonna listen. Very authoritarian, put it that way. Though that's one of the big issues ThirdCom is facing, namely just with its own policing of things. Is its last response is anything military. It is always going to seek some kind of diplomatic or soft power resolution to an event, which a lot of the other galactic powers are taking advantage of. Don't get it wrong.
That is hard to say if that is a good or a bad thing. That is one of those things where it's like, kind of props to Lancer there for making an actually, like, morally grey thing that is not just a trolley problem. What is this? Sorry, this is about the Lancer TTRPG. If you don't know what a TTRPG is, D&D with Max. But I don't know, that's, like, the whole thing of, like, it's the Batman problem. I don't have a better name for it. It's literally the Batman problem's kind of the trolley problem, actually. Know what a TTRPG is? Okay. I don't know. Maybe there are... I don't know how many people in chat and how many people are lurking. Maybe other people don't know what a TTRPG is. Yeah, like, with the Batman problem, that basically is just a trolley problem that I think about it. It is just a thing of, like, yeah, no, they're really determined to not... Well, Batman's determined to not kill. In this case, it's determined to, like, not use violence until it is a last resort. And as such... other people are getting away with doing things in a very bad way. But the thing is, I don't know if there's a better way of doing it. Like, I don't know if violence would help. Because here he kind of implied that, like, the fact that they're not trying to be violent is what's causing this problem. But this is more of a resource issue than anything. Because they're basically, like, this is just a thing of, like, okay, yeah, we don't have the resources to currently, like, fully occupy this planet, so we're just going to have, like... it'll just be on the chain of command rather than, like, a core world. So I don't even think it's a violence thing. It's literally just they're trying to make other planets better, but they simply just don't have the resources at the moment. I don't know, that's not a thing of, like, oh yeah, they're not trying to use violence. I don't know if the guy was trying to say that, but that's what it sounded like, and I think it was somewhat of a misrepresentation. Hello, Panther. Yes, I'm sure you're going to chase me. Don't worry. Trust me, I know that you're coming. Just let me drop down for a second. Is that Stellaris as well, or is that one still Panther? I think one's still Panther because of the way they're following that. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Thing is, Panther can't really follow me for that long. They don't have the energy for it. Okay. That's fine. As long as I can dodge it, it's okay. But the only problem is, God, it really is a half-second window to dodge, and I have to dodge in the right direction or I die. Which is like a thing of, yeah, so if I dodge it, it's fine. And if I don't, I'm instantly one-shot, which, like, I'm gonna be real. I was told by other players in the fucking Discord that that's how it should be, and if you die to Falcon or Panther, you deserve it. I think I'm just very personally against one-shots. I think, like, what... I don't know, when I'm thinking about games, I think a lot less about balance and more about, like, enjoyment. One-shots are very unenjoyable for everyone but the person doing it. Like, it's super fun to one-shot people. I do think but the thing is, I think it should be hard. And the truth is, it's not hard. Like, for Falcon to hit, or for Panther to hit someone with that, it's not a difficult thing to do. Which I think is my problem with it. Like, one-shots should... I don't think they necessarily have no place in games. That one's kind of shitty because, like, I was doing the loop-de-loop, which means I shouldn't really be targetable there. Like, I shouldn't really be able to be targeted. Okay, I want to see something here. Okay, so I'm guessing that was just a lag thing. I guess that was a shooter side advantage because on that screen I was still targetable when that happened. Or they just like were mashing the button, they were going down as soon as I started the loop, and therefore they could still hit me even though I was in it. Even though they couldn't lock onto me, that just makes it so enemies can't lock onto you. It doesn't actually make it so they can't hit you.
Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Vulcan, I was kind of hoping you'd do a bit more there, I'm not gonna lie. Vulcan, what are you doing? Vulcan, I'm gonna try and drag them here for you. I'm gonna try and keep them occupied. But if you fuckers can't kill this guy, why are you actually, no, why are you going for this guy? Like, Vulcan, there is other shit to do. Why are you just chasing the fucking Panther? I'll kill him. Now, actually do the fucking objectives. Requesting backup? Yeah, bro, I don't know what you want. You're not getting any. You're like halfway across the map from everyone but me. And the only reason not halfway across the map from me is because I fucking crossed the map in 2 seconds. Like, you're not getting assistance. You are out of position.
Assist.
Does Vulcan not have box or something?
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
I think the voices in this game are bad. Because we've got really annoying voice that sounds like a fucking 2-year-old. We've got fucking voice that trying way too hard to be sexy. Like the guy, one of the male voices is at least kind of good because I think it's just such a fucking anime voice. Like it's such an anime voice that it like it's almost immersive that it's in there. It's one of those voices where you're like, yeah, you know what? Certain mechs should have that voice. Bro, I see like a fucking Welkin. I see like a Tricera and they should have the fucking like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just fucking deep, manly, like, sounds like they fucking, I don't know, it doesn't even sound like they smoke. Like, sounds like a paladin is the best way I can put it. Sounds like they stand for truth, right, and justice. Maybe they're fucking stupid, but they stand for it anyway. Maybe they'll hit their head as they're doing it, but you know, it is what it is. And honestly, you just need those kind of characters. Like, the voice fits, and I like it.
Initiating ejection sequence.
Stepped out for a minute. What do you want about? Probably went through a bunch of different topics. The one I was just on is the voices in the game and how most of them suck. Because most of them do suck. I want to make that so clear. Like, for the female voices, like, there are some of them that are okay. Like, I think I picked one of the okay ones. I think it's particularly good. It's just okay. And then there are so many which are fucking unbearable, dude. There are so many voices where I'm just like, God, why the fuck do you... Please stop talking. Oh, in this game? Yeah. Hello, Stellaris. Let me guess. You're going to follow me like a fucking animal? You're going to follow me like an animal who doesn't know any better because you don't? That's crazy. Oh my fucking God, I hate it. Stellaris is still one of the easiest mechs in the game, by the way. I stick by that. Like, I don't think that's wrong. High Fantasy Cyber BS, I don't expect to have much personality. Oh, it does. In the mech designs. I think, like, visually, this game has a ton. Like, visually, this game is just so fucking anime. And I think, like, I'm gonna talk about it more in the video. That I am actually, for the record, I am actually making that video. Like, I want to make that clear. But, like, this game has done such a good job of getting the, like, mech vibe. Like, getting specifically, like, the mech from anime vibe, where it's like, if I was watching Gundam or something, this is how I would expect those mechs to play. This is how I would think it feels to pilot the mech. And there's a bunch of different ways they've done that. Like, obviously, the targeting systems and everything help. Although, once again, those should be toggled off. Those should be toggleable because that would be sick. But yeah, like, there's so many different ways that this game has, like, made it really feel like you're actually piloting a mech. To the point where, like, I want to use the... Like, I see there are people who, like, play Falcon with a flight sim. I want to play Falcon with a flight sim. That would be so fucking cool. It feels like Attack on Titan's movement into a video game. No, right. Sorry, should clarify. That is because I am specifically playing the most mobile, most over-the-top movement mech in the game. Everybody else is not like that. Like, that is just a Falcon thing, to be clear. That is not an everyone thing. Like, you'll notice a lot of the mechs that I'm going up against are not doing the same level of bullshit that I'm doing. I very much picked the most over-the-top mech in the game. To be clear. Just in case to alleviate confusion. Not so much when you get focused, but oh well. You're playing fucking Aquila. Like, of course you're gonna get focused. No, okay, that helps. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, next time I die, just watch the gameplay there and you'll see. You have to win the Aquila versus Aquila. It's just me mostly. I don't think it was. I had so long. Yeah, it has good character customization. Because you can make really hot and you can make Monster Factory. And honestly, that's all you need.
It still has a monopoly on FTL, and navies protecting all of those stations with their own people in charge. You want to get from a system to system? Go through Union. They have things like the OmniNet. You want to communicate to anyone in faster than light? Have to go through Union. Want access to a galactic central bank? Go through Union. And still has enough of a navy military to be able to intimidate. The issue is it's spread thin. While a lot of these other spaces, powers, and megacorps have to just hold on to their space or individual planets and systems, Union is trying to hold the entire hegemony together. And a force that is actively fighting that, the Ionic Ascendancy. The other human empire on the border of the hegemony around Boundary Garden, with strange things that they talk about in the firmament, allowing them to bend reality a little bit, having these specialized individuals that are both religious leaders and the equivalent of a psyker, which is what it allows the Ionic Ascendancy to actually keep up with Union a little bit. But
from what I know, the warp is basically... Oh, sorry. The firmament is basically the warp from Warframe. Not Warframe, Warhammer. Where it's just like, yeah, that's just some bullshit. That's some magic. Don't worry about it.
Also its distance. Its planet itself, Honest, is actually really cool in the fact it's basically the equivalent of just mega cities everywhere, and sprawling churches and cathedrals and statues, populated moons with the equivalent of hive cities on them, a densely populated area, mass religious migration. It's actually pretty neat. But the big thing about them is that Setcom and them had a bit of a spat. Setcom sent Piston 1, which is just a mass kill cloud sent to their home world, hoping to annihilate it after the first Onic War. Though, it's ThirdCom. What can go wrong? Oh, the Ionic Ascendancy is actually the replacement in coup for a religious schism, which has boiled over into nearby system and Union space, sparking the second Onic Union War. Not to mention the other big human power, which is technically a client state now, but pretty much independent, the Karakin Trade Baronies, which has the strange benefit of technologically keeps a lot of its tech to itself. Because it's not a corporation, it doesn't sell things, but it does have foundries within its own territory that it makes. It buys from other manufacturers, but its big thing is not a product, it's a service. It is resource extraction. Not just from the system itself, but the fact that they have the tech.
From what I know, the Karakin Trade Baronies are basically Dune. Like, they are Dune. They have a bunch of fucking really... I don't know much about Dune. So, okay, maybe a mix of Dune and also, like, the Hutts from Star Wars would also apply. That sort of shit.
Technology and the galactic infrastructure to be able to extract. And you might be wondering, okay, this is already quite some tension between a basically feudal system on a multi-system wide scale and attempts at utopia. Not to mention the initial wars at the start, which led to them becoming a client state in the first place. Client state for a few reasons, though. Because even within the source book, it mentions that Karakin Trade Baronies holds the key to Union's vast wealth for its utopia.
Motherfucker! Why didn't the game like spawn me in normally? Why did it just drop me onto the floor? Okay. Luckily I didn't lose too much health there. Like, I'm playing Falcon, I could have so easily just died in that instance. I'm playing the character that dies instantly. Literally, like, one-shottable. Like, I'm playing one of the only characters in the game that can be straight up one-shot. And I'm not talking about the video game that I haven't played and don't know anything about. Cop. Then go for Hurricane next, because the truth is if Hurricane's getting targeted by multiple people, then I can kill them. It's just when it's just Falcon that it becomes a problem. That's the case for a lot of characters though. Like, Falcon can be difficult to kill when it's just... Or it can be difficult to kill people with just Falcon, but Falcon combined with some help, holy does that go hard. Because then you just got, like, relentless damage combined with, like, actual burst. Hydrate, I will do it in a second. I'm in the middle of gaming. Also, I was talking earlier about, like, how in Overwatch I found, like, a really good build. I should clarify, the build I found was pretty close to just Mecha Break movement. Like, I did sort of turn D.Va into Mecha Break. Which, I mean, like, I'm tempted to show it on stream because of how fucking funny of a build it is. Like, it is such a good build, dude. It's so fucking funny. Like, I just never die and move really fast and do a ton of damage. Well, I do die. If the entire team focuses on me, then I die. The only problem with that is I have a move that does AoE damage and scales with my very, very high armor. Where I just fucking do a body slam on the fuckers. So it's kind of like, you know what? You can focus on me. But if you all group up on me, then you're cooked. People may say it's scummy to go and attack an AFK. I would agree. The only problem is, I am scum.
Falcon here. The sky is ours. The new round has begun.
Yeah, chase mill game will keep doing it. Yeah, no shit. The killer's scary. Like, that's not really surprising. Like, yeah, you shit, because a killer can fucking wipe teams. Like, a killer is... They got nerfed. That doesn't necessarily mean they're balanced. Like... And especially if you don't give them... Like, the whole thing was the nerfs made it easier to go for them if they're just in the air. But that doesn't mean that, like, you can leave them alone now. I don't believe they actually adjusted anything to do with, like, a healer's damage or capability of just being a cunt. Now that I say the word cunt, it reminds me of that one fucking meme that popped around, which came from the Auntie Donna's Big Old House of Fun one, where it's like, stop being such a... They make an image of a square with their hands, and it's like, cunt. Fucking, I want to watch that show again, because it's unironically really good and incredibly funny. If you like, it's very funny if you like that kind of humor. Which is, like, very much, it's lol random humor, basically. It's lol random humor, but, like, actually done pretty well. Because I think, like, lol random humor can be funny. I just think it actually has to be done well. I think a lot of it, like, there's not even anything funny. It's literally just, like, they say a thing that's slightly out of pocket. But it's like, okay, if you actually can make it into a joke, like, yeah, sure. I know I said... Yeah, I did say, like, oh, you want to get a better idea of other people's movements, then you should look at the characters when I die. But the only problem is I'm just not dying. I'm just so good at the game, and it has nothing to do with our opponent being hot fucking garbage. I'm just so fucking peak. I know, I do really like the fact that this game has, like, genuinely some of the slowest characters in existence combined with fucking Falcon. There we go, we died. Panther's not the best example because they're also pretty fast moving, but they are at least a better example than Falcon of, yeah, some movement is different. What you'll probably see is they're going to start hovering above me and then hit me and then, yep, charge. And that's all Panther does, just that on a fucking loot. We all love to see it.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
How did Skyrim take so much damage? Anyway, bye Falcon. You can't do that on Falcon. You cannot, like, lose focus and hard chase someone like that, you will die. It's not even like a question. Like, it's literally like, if you lose focus that much on Falcon, you are playing what we like to call a squishy motherfucker, and that's squishy like capital. You're playing like a capital S squishy motherfucker. If you lose focus and just go over aggro, like, you're going to die, and it's not a question. Like, even there, like, I'm playing very risky, and it's just like that's against like the tank and the healer, and I still lose most of my health bar. That's just how it be. That's the penalty for having the most movement in the game. Honestly, I should just be able to chill and have my teammates get the kill, but I don't want to. Well, I say that. Who are they going to kill, though? I have to be careful of Panther. That's probably Panther behind me. Yep. Oh. God, Panther's scary, man. Did we get MVP? No. Devastating. Oh, Stellaris did? Shocker. It's almost like they're broken as fuck and piss easy. It's almost like that super fucking easy and require no skill whatsoever. Yeah, is what it is. What? Stellaris got MVP on both teams? It's almost like they're piss fucking easy. I'm curious, actually, what's the highest rank at the moment? Yeah, I'm only 97. What? No, leaderboard. What's the highest person? Are they at... Wait, 6? Oh, 6,000. Wait, they're like a full... What am I at? Am I at 5'6"? Yeah, I'm at 5'6", so they're like a full 1,000 ahead of me. God damn. How much do they play? I want to check their info, like how many hours? 57. They have less than me. Holy shit, I'm just bad. God damn. Alright, fair enough. I mean, shit, alright. I'll fucking kill myself then. Damn. If you insist.
If the Karakin trade baronies pull out, stop their production, stop their resource harvesting, Union's gonna have some problems. If you want massive sprawling cities, noble houses and mech pilots and navies, and just this medieval, futuristic, industrial baron, that's the trade baronies. And it isn't just within the core Caracas planets themselves. The trade baronies themselves have a lot of investments, people, and organizations.
Okay, so yeah, it's Dune. Because they literally called it Caracas. They added one fucking letter to Arrakis. Like, what? That feels like you shouldn't be able to get away with that.
Outside of their own space, keeping up that resource extraction going. Which also leads to tension between Union and the trade baronies, as within CENTCOM, the trade baronies have a big section of its central committee. Part of the initial deal that was struck after the second conflict. But part of the issue is some of its own internal politics shifting things around, and also ThirdCom's potential weakness in the way it's not acting to what they're doing. Because while CENTCOM would come in with an entire navy right away if Caracas was doing anything strange, the trade baronies now are really pushing the limits on where they can go with ThirdCom, as there's been a new bar set. ThirdCom allows them to get away with a few more things. Not in the sense in an allowance, but just the fact that they're not willing to intervene, which is where a lot of the tension between those two groups is coming from. Not to mention, most people within Caracas or Karakin space believe that old Caracas is the proper center of the galaxy and not Cradle. They are working with Union, they are not a part of it, and Cradle is not the seat of power. The Voladores. Really strange. I bring them up because...
Were these the weird Spanish immortal people?
Because of what they did. So when FirstCom was going around and expanding throughout the galaxy in the Orion Arm, they came through, gave the different star charts, they were traders with independent colonies that were already going on, and seemed to just appear out of nowhere, and are really secretive. But the big one is those star charts, allowing Union to actually spread real quickly. They disappeared when CENTCOM was trying to force their way onto their vessels and ships to get their tech and to force them into CENTCOM, but they just vanished. And vanished for thousands of years, but now, in ThirdCom, they seem to be appearing again. Which is just another set of travelers, independent traders, and people that can affect the diaspora. Though also one of the ships finally selling Harrison Armory some of their tech. SSE.
I think that it's the Spanish immortal people, as he put it.
The Constellar Worlds, as a series of planets that has its own main manufacturing.
By the way, I'm probably just going to play one more and then peace out because I am genuinely fucking tired. My energy is very rapidly leaving me.
Line, and is trying to push for this strange goal
or
of
if the
human
Q-Stun hits
ascendancy
like 5 minutes
through
somehow.
breeding programs and hunting down genetic mutations. To the point that they have entire forces and diplomatic corps that head out to different worlds and try to convince local populations to join them. They try to do it subtly, and only really come in with a military force to make sure that the local authorities will just step out of the way and let them take people. Or let people come, depends. Most of the time it's inviting and just being very convincing or almost cult-like, but they have just kidnapped people on occasion. Actual galaxy-wise and the stuff that's going on is the fact they want to really kidnap people from the Onic Ascendancy. Those strange Psyker-esque folk. Which is probably going to get them in a lot of political hot water real fast. Not to mention supplying tech-wise, they're basically a part of the Karrakin trade baronies at this point. When it comes to what you see there, as a lot of their gear and products are made there, and there's even SSC campuses around the trade baronies. Why?
The reason why the Karrakin trade baronies would specifically want SSC to make their stuff is because SSC makes like luxury things, by the way. So if you're trying to get like a mech commissioned as like, oh yeah, this is what the knight of our house will wield. I mean, you want something fancy. You don't want the knight representing your house to be wielding like a shit tier mech. Like, that shit's gotta be fucking Gucci. That shit's gotta have like Supreme branding, or like, what are you even doing here?
IPSN, controlling trade, taking more trade, strangling the long rim. It's namely just trying to trade, push, and just allow these different resources to move from place to place. Big recent thing-wise, though, is the fact that they're actually helping Harrison Armory in a place called Boundary Garden. No, it's not Boundary Garden, what is it? Though territory and influence-wise, when it comes to IPSN, it's both in the 30% of all shipping it owns, but
I was honestly kind of hoping that would hit 5 minutes and I could peace out. I don't know why I didn't just peace out anyway, but we got a game, let's do it. What is that Miami's? Oh, it's okay.
Territory-wise, it only has one system and planet, Argo, Navis, and Krina respectively, but it's the fact it's not in the plans and systems you should be looking at. It's the stations, it's all the ships, it's the things that aren't just its own shipping, but are just all its brands and infrastructure. Not to mention it does also have its own security forces, which are pretty much private militaries as well, or one-man armies. Harrison Armory, the imperialist...
What did Caliban do again? I actually have them in CompCon now. That was Caliban, right? Oh, Caliban. What was that thing? Anti-piracy. Capital ships are incredibly expensive. Successful kill means the death of 1,000. Oh, yeah, right. This fucker was designed to just kill a ship. I forgot about that this motherfucker is size 1/2. So it is the size of a person, basically. It is just a person in a suit. And it is designed to take out a fucking ship. Right. Belay shotgun. You may smack an adjacent character with the butt end, dealing 1 kinetic damage and moving them back 1 space. Attacks made with this weapon receive +1 difficulty. On a hit, the user may choose to knock their target. Jesus Christ. +1 difficulty on all system saves and checks. And then the Caliban knocks it. Oh yeah, it's Doomfist. Oh yeah, it's got like straight up Doomfist shit. I forgot. Dope. Yeah, their thing is go into ship, fucking wipe people out. Also, this one, when they're like hitting people with shit, they count as 3. They count as like. Hold on. How big is size 3? I think like a size 3 max. Like the only one we've seen is Barbarossa, and there might be one more, but I'm not sure. Like there might have been one that dropped with the DLCs. Size 3 is like 10 people. Meaning whenever they're doing certain actions, like whenever they're taking offensive actions basically, they count nearly like, as a mech, about 10 times their fucking size. 10 is a bit of an exaggeration. It's probably close to like 6 or 7. But like, that's still fucking insane. Like, that's still genuinely fucking absurd that it's like, yeah, so this tiny mech, this mech that is literally just like a person in a suit, effectively. Yeah, so they count as like they count as this walking titan whenever they make certain attacks. Yeah, now they just be doing that. Let me move, let me move, let me move, let me move, let me. Okay, I physically couldn't move that. Like I was like mashing jump and everything. I physically could not get out, which is kind of shitty. Yeah, I don't know, that's sick. There's another one that counts. There's literally a Monster Hunter mech. Like there is, yeah, you can literally see me like trying to get out and I just can't. Yeah, there is literally a mech that is just Monster Hunter. Like anytime you're half size but you count as bigger, you like take less damage from big motherfuckers, you do more damage to big motherfuckers that are bigger than you. Like if you're in the same space as them, you can use them as cover from themselves because you're like crawling in between their legs. It's straight up Monster Hunter, it's so sick. Hey, my goal is just be a pain in the ass for you guys. I'm pretty sure Stego's gonna die. Yeah. Why do you let me take key? Why'd you go for it? What? Were people supposed to stop him? I'm attack. Just take it. Did somebody else like deliberately try and let him take it or something? Like what happened? That just feels really weird thing to say. I'm like, what, guys? Why didn't you stop me from doing the thing? Like what? There must have been. There must be context I'm missing of like somebody else was also going for it, and then they like started grabbing it just as like a safety precaution. Because I wouldn't understand the meaning of what the fuck they're saying otherwise. I'm just gonna assume that's it. Wait, we didn't kill Welcome there? Fucking what? Okay, I'll do it. Fucking hell. Let's take it. I mean, yeah, they're like talking about, they're kind of rushing to the point each time. Do you have a healer at least? We have a Luminate, but I don't know how much Luminate can do. The thing is, Stego's pretty hard to kill, but you're so close. You're so move. Oh, what? Wait, that one I genuinely think they trolled that. Like, you guys are disgusting. But you're like running to the point each time. Play objective? I think people were. But the thing is, like, you're just running to the point before anyone else in the game gets there, and it's like, why? We're supposed to be first on objectives and take the key. Other people are like trying to get kills beforehand because then we get it for free. I don't think it's a bad strategy, especially since we have like a pretty aggressive team comp. Like, I think working towards the comp we have is not a bad thing to do. The thing is, I'm really, again, I'm not taking it. Good, don't. We don't want you to. Like, please don't take the key. It genuinely is a bad thing to do that you kind of just did without needing to in a lot of cases. Damn, that's still happening.
Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down.
I'm assuming the enemy can get the key there. Unless we just got Stego and Narukami fucking blocking it every time, which isn't impossible. How long do people respawn? Quite a while.
The sky is ours. Enemy secure.
Can we stop them? No. We might be able to kill them now, but that's the best we can do, yeah. Unfortunate. I mean, Stars, you gotta be slightly less obvious than that.
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep chasing me.
Stellar.
It makes sense, but it's just kind of annoying.
Narukami, moving in to provide cover.
I really... God damn. I know what they're doing. They're just mashing the grapple button. Like, it makes sense. It's what the character does, but like, it's still not very fun to go up against. There's just too many people going for me to the point where I'm not able to avoid it. Like, unfortunately, we don't really have good damage dealers on the team. Well, we do. It's... no, we don't. We have some. We have, like, Narukami. That's kind of it. Because the Stellaris is 0-2 fucking somehow. That's bad, by the way. Stellaris should not be 0-2. Especially when the enemy has a Falcon and therefore they have an incredibly easy target to go for. They're just choosing not to, I assume. I don't think the enemy Falcon is doing anything, fortunately, because if they were, Stellaris not going for them would be a lot worse. Speak of doing anything. I went too early. I was hoping to grab it when there was no attention on it.
Ready to hold down the front line.
Can I just grab this pretty quickly? Because if I'm going to tell you right now, Stellaris should get this. Fucking dude, like, just go in and grab the fucking thing. Only me and Stego on point. We're on the other fucking point, you brain dead fucking animal. There's two of them, dumbass. Like, do you understand that there are multiple? I know that counting beyond one or counting at all is difficult for you, but fuck. Also, genuinely, like, Stellaris pisses me off so much there. Like, literally could just grab it while completely fucking invids and just doesn't. For no reason. Like, they'd be almost guaranteed to get a grab for free, they just don't do it. No fucking radar anymore. God, the storm is so fucking lame. Like, it really is just like the lamest, most boring shit. Welkin your cube. Yeah, it would be nice if Welkin actually used their really incredible forgetting boxes ability. Okay, Stellaris is actually using their thing. Good. Oh, sorry, incredible forgetting keys thing, which is their box. I'm gonna be real, if Luminate just goes for Panther here, they die. Like, Luminate needs to put like one thing on Panther and Panther's gone. How? Welkin, just put the box down. Okay, Welkin got it, nice. Welkin's pretty tanky, they can survive. I'm hoping. No, they get corner box. It's fine. Luminate can see. Luminate can keep them alive, maybe? Nope, they die. Okay. How are these people so bad at staying alive? This isn't even like a meme question. Like, none of these people are capable of staying alive, it seems. You're still chasing me. So the Panther or Stellaris or both? Oh, Luminate. I forgot, yeah. Sometimes Luminates will do that. That's fucking stupid! If you fucking dodge, that should not hit you. Like, shit, dude, I dodged out of the way, but it doesn't matter because it has it like auto-locked on there. Oh, that's so dumb. Like, that obviously should not be how it works. Like, there's no reason why it should work like that. Like, you can see, I dodge out the way, and it auto-targets me anyway. That's fucking stupid. Like, no, it shouldn't work like that. No, it shouldn't be that easy to one-shot someone. Like, the counterplay to that should be that you dodge it, and you're fine. If you can't even dodge it, like, what the fuck?
Double kill. Hurry, get the key. Assist.
Why is Welkin not getting up? Oh, because they're dead. Genuinely, like, I fucking hate this. I can't get up. This Welkin pisses me the fuck off. Because I'm sorry, like, Welkin and Stellaris both have incredible abilities for getting the boxes that they just didn't fucking use. I don't know why they did. Bro, you're playing Narukami? Narukami fucking did something. No. Stellaris can't say shit here. Narukami fucking did something.
Panther's lance shreds through all evil.
You useless. You are useless. Narukami always lose. No, they fucking don't. Like, that pissed me the fuck off. We have a Welkin 2-7 who got 0 upload. We got a Stellaris 1-3 0 upload. Like, that. Those two players are fucking dog shit because you are playing characters who have the most broken abilities in the game for getting keys, and you just didn't use them at all. Like, actual fucking dog shit, man. Like, you are so broken on this map and could do nothing with it. It's fucking abysmal. Learn to aim? No. No, Narukami was fucking useful. Narukami got kills. They did something. You didn't fucking do anything, arsehole. Like, that shit's so fucking lame. We're like, no, you're useless because you play Narukami. No. You played the best character in the game and still did fucking nothing with them. Like, you played the strongest motherfucker, still did nothing. Like, that's fucking awful. Oh, we're done. I'm tired. Thank you for putting up with me. If you did enjoy the stream, please consider following. If you didn't, follow anyway, and I will see you next time. Bye. That shit pisses me off, man. It's just fucking lame. It's just fucking lame.